Hold on. This is it. Okay, so I urge you guys to prepare yourselves. We're full screen. Prepare yourselves. Look away if you don't want to see this. I think many of us have seen it by now, but this shot is quite up close, like you can see, and it shows the blood pouring out. Or it doesn't show the blood pouring out, rather, that's blurred out, but you can pretty much see everything else. So one of the most interesting things here is, of course, it's the same Charlie that we just looked at in the photos. He doesn't have a vest on. It's plain to see. That's the same thing. But what he does have is he has this thing under his shirt right here, okay? Now, let's go ahead and see if we can get to that. Okay, right here. You see that peeking out from the blurred right there? So it has a black line through that. I'm not sure what is going on with that right there, because that might be the black that I'll show you here. I see in these frames, but apparently that was a recording device. He's holding a mic to provide the live sound, right, on stage and over the PA system there, live for the day. But he has a recording device microphone, apparently for his own personal recording of the event and his speech of the event during the event under his T-shirt right there. So that's what that supposedly is, okay? This is very important, because when I analyze this video here for the purpose of doing it for Casey's show, like I was saying, the motion and physics of that part of his shirt and then the hole in his neck that bleeds out just jumped right out at me. Literally. And I did not intend that pun. So let's check it out. I'll let it play through, and then I'm going to start spinning it back. Okay, did you see his shirt jump? The way his shirt jumped like that. Let's play that one back one more time. No vest on, obviously, like we were saying, and his shirt jumps up, seemingly to me, rather, from the right side, from that spot of this device under his shirt. That's what it looks like to me. And as we look closer and watch this again, you'll see that it doesn't just jump up from that device, but that device happens to be pointed directly in line with what looks to be the hole in his neck. Crazy. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Okay. I cut this video one time, and I went to go start editing it, and it looked like my OBS froze up. Not look like it. My OBS froze up. So it's quite unfortunate. I'm going to see if I can do it again here, because during that recording, I was able to catch 2 frames of this black spot in his shirt. Okay. Now I'm going to play this back, and we're going to see how that black spot comes about right where this device under his shirt was. And like I said, I saw it in 2 different frames, but we have one of them here. Now, that device, whatever that thing is lined up directly with the hole in his neck, man. And the way that his shirt jumps out from that device, all of it is off to me. Like, what is that? Is that a pin through? Like, is that something under and clipped through his shirt? It looks almost as if Yeah, we can't cut in on that. It looks almost like there's a clip, like that's the end piece of like a clip that comes over, paper clip style. If you see the line of his white shirt against his skin, and there's a little indent right there where it could be like, like clipping a pen into a t-shirt pocket. So is that like clipped over his shirt right there? It would be like this, clipped over his shirt, right? We need to know what we're looking at with that black spot, because when this shot goes off, that thing jumps and we see this big black spot in 2 frames. Now, additionally, I think it would be very helpful to see the t-shirt. I mean, if there's a hole in this t-shirt or something that would show you that something exploded right there, that'd be more than significant evidence. Look at this device. Look at it right there. Look where it's pointed. There's one. Boom. What is that? I want to know what that is. There's the second frame. Got it. Good. Good. So we need to figure out what that is, guys. And it disappears. I'm surprised that his neck ain't open yet. There it is. That is all motion that happens before this comes out right there. That's an exit wound. Or else he wouldn't be moving before we saw that. Blood drips onto his shirt, it looks like. Where is this thing in his other side of his neck? There it is. It does look like maybe it's clipped under the ridge of his shirt. And he falls in that direction. How is it? Look, he's falling right in the direction of those arrows. How is it that, that couldn't be any more, God giving us an alley-oop. If he's getting shot from down this way, how is it that he gets hit and goes this way? That's not the way physics work, guys. He would be like slumped over the opposite way, leaned back in his chair. And he has absolutely zero motion and movement anywhere in that direction. All of the physics are putting him heading the opposite way, as if he was shot from his right-hand side, from our left, looking at him. Now, back to Casey's video. Casey and all you guys, I don't know if any of this helps you at all. Not sure. But we get somewhat of a shot of that side of him through this. It does look like is that a wire potentially running up and around his, up to his ear from this thing? I don't know. But here's the thing. Israel has already blown up pagers and carried out assassination strikes with explosive pagers. Who's to think that they couldn't get something under this guy's shirt and make it go off like that? Blaming it on an assassination with a rifle or whatever else. But to think that they couldn't do this, they've literally displayed the ability to do this already. Now, if we can go from that to that, there's nothing stopping me from looking back and saying, well, maybe, just maybe, they can also pack up something that would explode and put a hole in someone's ear. It's not a stretch. They sure have Trump by the balls. Remember, Bibi gave him a golden pager. All of this reopens a lot of things for me as far as the Trump assassination goes. That's it. We're seeing a playbook carried out. George Webb talks about this being something carried out by a team. No doubt. No doubt about it. That guy in the black shirt that I was talking about a second ago, these are this is all evidence of a team being involved, and there's a lot in that regard. And go check out George's work if you want to see the details of his argument, right? But the bottom line is like, this shows team, just like the Trump thing shows team. This was an orchestrated event. The media seems to be cooperative in this, right? We have to start looking at it and saying, who's up the ladder? Who's calling the shots for the team? Whose team is it? And with the way that BB goes on this press tour directly after the day following Kirk's assassination, boy. His shirt jumps from the spot almost, from right there. I mean, I think I've really made my argument and said my piece, man. Yeah, don't know what else to say. So stay tuned. Got some good stuff coming that I'm working on. And for any of you guys out there just found the channel through Casey's or George's channel through this, hopefully, please give me your support. Help me get this stuff out there. Give me your feedback, how I can improve my videos to do so. And like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I need it. And God bless everybody out there. Until next time, peace.